Good afternoon, students, families, and distinguished guests. Welcome and thank you for joining us for the entry-level and advanced standing Class of 2019 Penny and Award Ceremony for Nova Southeastern University College of Pharmacy. My name is Ms. Latia Willis, and I am the Coordinator of Student Services and Recruitment for the College of Pharmacy at the Palm Beach campus. And I'm very excited to be co-moderating today's event. At this time, I'd like to say a special welcome to those of you who are joining us via the live streaming of this event. Hello. Before we begin, I would like us all to give a round of applause to the students for successfully making it to this wonderful milestone. This year, during our annual pin design contest, we received 17 submissions from students, faculty, and staff at the Fort Lauderdale Davie, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Palm Beach campus. In early February, a committee comprised of myself, Mr. Jeffrey Jerkis from Fort Lauderdale, Mr. Jose Palmelos from San Juan, Puerto Rico, met and reviewed the submissions and selected the winning design. After much deliberation, we chose the design submitted by Ms. Ana Hernandez Diaz, entry-level student for the class of 2021 at the Puerto Rico campus. Today, each of you will be represented with this class pen, and today will be yet another special occasion for you on your voyage to becoming a pharmacist. To continue this afternoon's festivities, it is my honor and privilege to introduce you to the Assistant Dean at the Palm Beach campus, Dr. Rochelle Nabi. Dr. Nabi has been a part of the College of Pharmacy for 13 years. She's had a few different positions during her tenure at the college, initially serving as Assistant Director of Student Affairs at the Palm Beach campus. Then she moved to the role as Director of Student Services at the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus, and most recently was appointed to the role of Assistant Dean back here at Palm Beach. In her current role, she has many administrative responsibilities, including supervising personnel, managing the budget and fiscal operations, enhancing the college visibility in and around Palm Beach County, and of course, ensuring that the educational facilities provide a suitable environment for the students to learn in. In addition to her administrative tasks and responsibilities, she has branched out into teaching and is team teaching the P1 course, Introduction to Professionalism and Leadership 1 and 2, and she coordinates the elective class entitled Leadership, Engagement, and Development. Over the years, her research interests have developed into the areas of student leadership development, mentoring, professionalism, and communicating across the generations. Dr. Nabi earned her bachelor's degree in English literature from Florida State University and master's and doctorate degrees in education from Nova Southeastern University. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Nabi to the podium. She'll be offering her welcoming remarks and helping me moderate today's program.
Thank you, Ms. Willis. Good afternoon. I am very excited to be here with the students, their family, and their friends to celebrate the pinning and award ceremony for the class of 2019. I'd like to begin by offering a special welcome to the faculty from the College of Pharmacy. You've been with these students since their first day of orientation. You were with them as they went through their P1 year and their first round of final exams. You were with them as they entered P2 year, started taking their pharmacotherapy classes, and started to practice their counseling skills in PCM lab. And you've been with them this year, talking about their IPPE hospital rotations, helping them to develop their ideas for next week's Pharmacon presentations, and encouraging them through yet another year of exams. Needless to say, you've been a large part of their pharmacy school experience, and I thank you for taking the time to attend today's event. But more than that, I thank you for ensuring that we're educating students who are prepared to practice at the top of their license. Another hello to the friends and family who are here watching us via the live stream. I always enjoy the stats of seeing where we're streamed to. We have a very diverse student body, and with that comes people watching us from all over the globe. So hello to you. And to all the family and friends, those who are physically here and those who are with us virtually, thank you for providing the foundation that these students need to be successful in a very tough and challenging curriculum. Whether you're here as a mom or a dad, a husband or a wife, or maybe even a son or a daughter, your support has been critical and has allowed this group of students to make it through these past few years. To our Dean, Dr. Dazio, Executive Associate Dean, Dr. Clark, Interim Chairperson for the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Dr. Castillon, and the Director of Student Affairs, Mr. Jeff Jerkis, thank you for coming all the way from the Fort Lauderdale campus to celebrate with the students on this very special occasion. And finally, to the students, I didn't forget about you. Today is about you, celebrating you as you move through this next step in your pharmacy education. I bet you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The end of P3 year is officially on the horizon. The days of exam schedules and lab practicums are going to finally come to an end. And you may not believe me now, but there will come a day when you will miss being in school. You'll miss the camaraderie of being surrounded by your classmates. He's shaking his head no. You'll miss the carefree, maybe semi-carefree life that goes along with being a student. But for now, you have your rotations to look forward to. During this time, you'll get the opportunity to apply all the knowledge you learned in the classroom into these real-world pharmacy practice settings. While your experiences may have some differences, you all will have the chance to interview and counsel patients, participate in rounds, attend journal club presentations, complete medication histories, interact with other healthcare professionals, dispense medications, the list goes on. It really is an exciting time. Now, I don't want to talk too much because we have a very full agenda, and I do get the opportunity to close out today's program, so I will have a little bit more time to address the students and offer some advice and words of encouragement. And with that, I would like to introduce the first speaker in today's program, Dr. Oren El Harar, who is an instructor and academic facilitator at the College of Pharmacy in Palm Beach, and he's going to share with you a history of pinning ceremonies. Dr. El Harar received his Doctor of Pharmacy from Nova Southeastern University in 2014. Post-graduation, he practiced in the community pharmacy setting as well as the long-term care pharmacy setting, where he gained experience with various patient populations and compounding. Through these career opportunities, he developed a passion for educating others and really enjoys being able to pass this knowledge on to student pharmacists. Dr. El Harar holds membership in multiple organizations, including the American Society of Health System Pharmacists, the American Pharmacists Association, Kappa Psi Pharmaceutical Fraternity, and the Rho Chi Honor Society. He was very excited to return to his alma mater and begin a career in academia. Please join me in welcoming Dr. El Harar to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Nabi. Good evening, student pharmacists, family and friends, faculty and staff. I'd like to begin by telling you a little about the meaning and history behind pinning ceremonies. Pinning ceremony demonstrates a symbolic pledge that students make to healthcare. The ceremony is now used in a variety of healthcare disciplines, though it originated in nursing programs. The first documented pinning ceremony in the United States occurred in 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. Those nurses proudly wore their pins as a treasured symbol of their association and everlasting bond with their schooling. That pin became the evidence of a completion of a rigorous and demanding program, and that pin recognized the history and heritage of the profession. Today, you will each receive a pin that is meant to celebrate the end of your didactic coursework and welcome you into a year-long journey of experiential education. During this time, you will have the opportunity to apply all the knowledge you learned in the classroom into real-world pharmacy settings. And as stated earlier, while your experiences may have some differences, you will all have the chance to interview patients, participate in rounds, attend journal club presentations, complete medication histories, interact with other healthcare disciplines, and dispense medications. Finally, you will all have the occasion to apply your knowledge, and believe me, you have a lot of knowledge, to patients in a variety of settings with the goal of improving their medication therapies. As the years go on, we hope that you will proudly wear this pin on your lapel. This pin is intended to reinforce the history and heritage of the pharmacy profession. This pin will become your personal evidence of the time and dedication you put into the Doctor of Pharmacy program. At the beginning of your first year of schooling, we presented you with your white coats. Beneath your name, the word student pharmacists is embroidered. We instilled in you then the significance of those words, and now, 3 years later, we are presenting you with your pin. Before you know it, the word student will fall away and you will be a pharmacist. Until then, I want to congratulate you all on your accomplishments thus far and wish you all best of luck on your rotations. Thank you. And with that, I would like to introduce Dr. Diziel, our dean.
I'll give her a more formal introduction. Thank you, Dr. El Harar. That was very nice. Next in today's program is the Dean for NSU's College of Pharmacy, Dr. Lisa Diziel. I've had the pleasure of working with our dean for many years, and I know she doesn't like a long introduction, so I will keep it short. She's been a faculty with the College of Pharmacy since 1989, and during her tenure has held a number of administrative positions. In July 2013, she took on the role of Dean of the College of Pharmacy. Under her leadership, the college has experienced many successes, including a new college magazine entitled Sharks RX, an expanded travel study program, and a full reaffirmation from our accrediting body, ACPE, which stands for the Accreditation Council for Pharmacy Education. She completed her undergraduate studies at Duke University and received a BS in Pharmacy and PharmD from Mercer University. She completed a residency in clinical pharmacy at Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale. She's a licensed pharmacist, a board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist, and a fellow in the American Society of Health System Pharmacists. Dean Diziel has been involved in pharmacy education for over 25 years and holds a PhD in computer technology, specializing in the use of education. Please join me in welcoming Dean Lisa Diziel to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Nabi. Good afternoon. Very sincere welcome to the class of 2019, their loved ones, all of your friends and family, and our faculty and staff who are with us today. And a special welcome to those of you who are watching online. The pinning ceremony for us is a very special event. It's something that's fairly new to the college. We've only been doing it, the last 4 or 5 years or so, 3, 4 years. I think while your white coat ceremony welcomed you to the profession and outlined the expectations of the school, that was a time of uncertainty and unknowns. You know, at that point in your career, you didn't know how successful you were going to be or what it was going to take to be a good pharmacist. And you really had no idea what sort of lay ahead in terms of your academic career. Now that you've completed your didactic work and you've endured a level of stress beyond what some of you have ever experienced before, we know that barring any unusual circumstance, you are going to be successful and you are going to have a wonderful career ahead of you. So we do feel that your achievements at this time should be celebrated and embraced. We're very, very proud of all that you have done, and I hope that you can feel the excitement from all of us as you achieve this milestone. I will tell you, though, that you're not quite done. So you do have Pharmacon, you do have final exams, so don't let down now. Finish up. And I'll give you just a couple of pieces of advice that I want you to think about as you go forward. One is that as you go into your APPEs, get up every single day and look for new things to learn. So every site has different opportunities, different expectations, but there are things to learn no matter where you are. And if you take the initiative and you put forth your very best, you will find that doors will open for you and you will find new opportunities in places that maybe you didn't expect it. So every APPE, every single day, don't do the minimum, work as hard as you can throughout the year and it will be to your benefit. My other piece of advice is NAPLEX, start studying now. Do not wait until the end of your 4th year. It is too late. We are seeing a more difficult test, right? And we are seeing that it is something that you cannot prepare for a couple of weeks before the exam. So we will work with you and we will help you through this process, but I want you to think about it. If you're on a cardiology rotation, do the NAPLEX review section for cardiology, and you will find that that will help you in the end. There are only so many questions and important areas they're going to test, so the more you do, the more you review, the easier that test will be for you. And with the curriculum you've had and the experiences you'll have over the next year, there is no reason for, we should have a 100% pass rate on that test. So that's your goal, right? We want everyone to pass that. I certainly look forward to watching your journey as you move from student pharmacist to pharmacist over the next year. It's going to be a very exciting time for you, so enjoy the ride. And I certainly want to thank everyone again for being here today, and to Ms. Willis and Dr. Nabi and all of their team for putting together this event for you. So congratulations, good luck, and I wish you all the best as you move forward.
Thank you, Dean. Our next guest speaker is Ms. Tabitha Atkinson. Ms. Atkinson was attending her own pinning ceremony a little over a year ago. Now, in just 44 short days, she, along with the class of 2018, will be at commencement. Having just finished her Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experiences, or APPEs, she joins us tonight to share her wisdom on what to expect next.
Thank you to all the family members here today. Your amazing support and understanding help immensely and means the world to these students. These last few years have been just as grueling for you as for them. Thank you to all the faculty and staff here. Without your support, guidance, and the gentle push when we needed it, even if we didn't like it at the time, success would be impossible. And class of 2019, congratulations on the road traveled so far. The last step is upon you. When I was sitting exactly where you are now, I remember thinking, I'm scared. I was really scared. I thought to myself, I don't even know what I learned the last few years. I feel like I forgot just as much as I learned. Coming from 12 years of community pharmacy, where I was extremely confident and comfortable, I was terrified of some of my rotations, specifically critical care in the hospital. But I started it, and I loved it. The challenges I faced every day, being asked questions and having an answer pop out before you even realize it, being excited to find something that could impact someone's life for the better. Just doing what pharmacists do. Having the passion come to life, the passion that drove you the last few years, the reason you chose to become a pharmacist. You will know more than you think. You are more prepared than you feel. What you learned here within those walls stays with you. Sometimes you get a little lost, but that's what our preceptors are for. They drop breadcrumbs so you can find your way, just enough so you can find the answer on your own. They hone your skills and critical thinking without you realizing it. Take advantage of this. You will never have an amazing opportunity like this again. Wake up every day excited and ready to learn and absorb everything you can. Ask questions if you don't understand something. You will be surprised that more often than not, they are thrilled to share their knowledge with you. Trust your knowledge and be confident in it. You can be the smartest student in the world, but if you keep it bottled up, it's useless. You won't be challenged and you won't move forward. Everything you learn on rotation is an answer to a future problem, a future patient. You represent yourself, your fellow students, and NSU. But remember, you also represent the profession of pharmacy. Always carry yourself in that regard. Always try to leave the site better than when you arrived. Make them think that NSU students are the most professional and dedicated students they can have. Every interaction, even a simple hi in the hallway or hand delivering a med, speaks volumes about who you are and where you're from. Every interaction, and I cannot stress this enough, every interaction is a job interview. Pharmacy is not a small world. It's a small broom closet. Everyone knows everyone, and everyone talks to everyone. Pharmacists were, fun fact, pharmacists were the precursor to the internet, sharing information good and bad in seconds before the advent of the interwebs. Remember, you made a promise. You took an oath in your first week of school to do no harm. Being complacent and content with your knowledge and skills can cause harm. Take this opportunity that is upon you to shape you into the best pharmacist you can be. Again, congratulations, class of 2019, on this milestone.
Thank you, Tabitha, and I just want to say congratulations. She'll be going back to Orlando, and she's going to be a pharmacist at Walgreens. We can give her a round. Our next guest speaker is no stranger to you guys. and doesn't need a big introduction. So I'm delighted to present your Palm Beach class vice president, Mr. Ronnie Knudsen.
See if I can get this mic up here. All right, there we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Some of you may know, a few years ago, I spoke at the white coat ceremony for the current P2 class. And when I was getting ready to prepare the speech, they told me that I should think about what is the most important thing that you would tell an incoming student to be a pharmacist. And I thought the answer was obvious. Be professional. Be a professional. Think about what that means to you and define it. But I was young. We were at the end of the P1 year. I was still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I thought that this program really wasn't that bad. And so after having gone through the program, I would say that my opinion on that has changed. Now I think the most important thing about being a pharmacist, and in fact any healthcare employee, is the ability to endure. The ability to endure all of the trials and tribulations that will be thrown at you on your APPs and your careers. The ability to be working at a hospital at 2 in the morning and have a patient come in who is critically wounded and you have to tell the doctor what to do in this situation. The ability to advise your friends, your families, your loved ones, everyone around you, and give them a sense of confidence in what you're saying so they know to trust you. They know to trust what the doctor is saying and what you are telling them as well so they get the best health care possible. You're going to have to endure seeing the sick and the dying. Some of you on your rotations may have already seen that if you went into the emergency room or the ICU unit. For some of us, like myself, this was the first time ever seeing someone in that state, and it was eye-opening, and it was shocking. I'm not used to seeing something like that, and I'm sure I speak for some of you as well when I say that. And in addition to that, what we had to endure during our year here, I don't think there's ever been a graduating class who has gone through as much change, upset, and hardship as our class has. From the storms, to some of us who have lost family members, to some of us who have lost friends and loved ones, to the new curriculum, losing trusted mentors and advisors, and gaining new ones that we had to adapt to quickly. No class has endured like our class has. And no class has come together like our class has. There is a sense of togetherness in our class, a sense of looking out for each other that I have never seen in any other class that has graduated before us and any class that is currently at Nova. And I think that speaks to us. It speaks to our strengths. So when you're out there on rotations, when you're working and you feel like you're drowning and you feel like you can't handle it, remember, you endured this. You endured this through the support of your friends, families, loved ones, new and old. And you will endure on your rotations, and you will shine, and you will leave a light behind. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronnie. I would now like to call up Dr. El Harar, our first faculty pinner, and turn the program over to Dr. Messner. Students, when your name is called, please come forward to receive your pen.
Victor Alvarez Guerra. Louis Barral. Stacy Bien Amay. Valerie Bruno Rivera. Mark Byrne. Luis Colon Ortiz. Thank you, Dr. El Harar. Dr. Hale, would you please come forward? Samantha Cordola. Juan Fernandez Blasquez. Lindsay Filomio. Shazad Ganavi. Ricardo Fernando Gines Tanjun. Paola Gonzalez. Zuleska Gonzalez. Lauren Hoff. Elione Embert. James Jenkins. Thank you, Dr. Hale. Dr. Kanfar, please come forward. Venkata Jularu. Sarah Kalalib. Ronnie Knutston. Stephanie Medina Delgado. Suri Wen. Alejandro Nieves Santiago. Devang Patel. Malvika Patel. Thank you, Dr. Kanfar. Dr. El Harar, would you come back up again, please? Rakita Patel. Angelica Pichardo de la Cruz. Joseph Pinner. Renee Rampersad. Hilda Rescala. Odalis Rivera Miranda. Thank you, Dr. El Harar. Dr. Hale, would you please come back up? Krista Riveron. Bianca Santiago. Kristen Solberg. Mylin Soto Cartagena. Antonio Suarez Colon. Anais Tirado Perez.
Thank you, College of Pharmacy faculty pinners and Dr. Messner. Let's have another round of applause for the class of 2019. We hope that you always wear your pin with pride. Now we would like to transition to the awards ceremony portion of the evening. While we would love to recognize all of our amazing students, in which case we'd be here well past midnight, we would like to acknowledge some of your outstanding classmates for their service, dedication, leadership, and grit that they have shown throughout their years here. I would now like to call upon the Dean Daziel and again, Dr. Messner, to give out our first awards.
So our first award this evening is the Academic Excellence Award, which will be presented by Dean Daziel. This award recognizes students who exhibit the highest standards of excellence in academic performance at the College of Pharmacy. With a combined top 15 of the class of 2019, Palm Beach would like to recognize Samantha Cordola, Shazad Ganavi, and Ronnie Knudsen. Congratulations. The Palm Beach Leadership Award will be presented by Dr. Rochelle Nabi. This award is presented to a P3 Palm Beach student who exemplifies the highest standards of leadership and professionalism. The recipient is Samantha Cordola. Congratulations. So our next award is the Shark Spirit Award, which will be presented by Dr. Niall Canfar. Recipients of this award represent the very best of Shark Spirit. They are dedicated members of the NSU community and are involved in events and activities that raise awareness of NSU at local, regional, and national levels. And the recipient is Juan Fernandez Blasquez. The Diversity Award will be presented by Dr. Oren El Harar. This award is given to 2 PharmD students from diverse backgrounds who best exemplify academic scholarship and leadership in the area of promoting diversity within the College of Pharmacy. Our first recipient is Renee Rampersad. And the second recipient of the Diversity Award is Malvika Patel.
Our next award is the Professionalism Award. It will be presented by Dr. Miriam Messner and Dr. Oren El Harar to recognize 2 PharmD students exhibiting the highest professionalism standards, scholastic achievement, passion for community involvement, and contributions to the college and the profession of pharmacy. Our first recipient, presented by Dr. Messner, is Louis Burrell. Our second recipient, presented by Dr. El Harar, is Devang Patel.
The Outstanding Service Award will be presented by Dr. Marina Ishak. Recipients of this award have demonstrated outstanding leadership and service to the NSU community while maintaining strong and consistent academic performance. The recipient is Lauren Hoff. The Determination Award will be presented by Dr. Niall Canfar. This award recognizes 2 students who have demonstrated outstanding dedication and perseverance to succeed while overcoming life's challenges with a positive attitude. Our first recipient is Lindsay Filomeo. And our second recipient is Sarah Kalalib. The Advocacy Award will be presented by Dr. Genevieve Hale. Recipients of this award have demonstrated a passion for advocacy of the pharmacy profession. They have been actively involved in advocacy efforts, including but not limited to letter writing, campaigns, fundraising for the Political Action Committee, and involvement in the annual Florida Pharmacist Legislative Days event. The recipient is Antonio Suarez Colon. The Research in Pharmacy Practice Award is also presented by Dr. Hale, and this provides formal recognition to a P3 student for outstanding research in the pharmacy practice field. The recipient is Alejandro Nieves Santiago. One more, Dr. Hale. The Alpha Zeta Omega NSU Psi Chapter Senior Award is presented by Dr. Hale to honor the P3 member who has made a significant contribution to this organization, and the recipient is Anais Terrado Perez. American Pharmacist Association Academy of Student Pharmacists Award will be presented by Dr. El Harar to a P3 student for advancing the profession of pharmacy through outstanding service to APHA ASP, and the recipient is Elione Embert.
The Christian Pharmacist Fellowship International Award is presented by Dr. Miriam Mester to recognize a CPFI member that has significantly contributed to the organization by promoting spiritual growth and the integration of faith into the practice. The recipient is Bianca Santiago. The College of Psychiatry and Neurologic Pharmacist CPNP NSU Chapter Award is presented by Dr. Niall Kanfar to honor a P3 member that has been a successful role model for this student organization. The recipient is Mark Byrne. The National Community Pharmacists Association NCPA Award is presented by Dr. Hale to recognize an outstanding student chapter member for their contribution to the organization. The recipient is Krista Riveron. The Phi Lambda Sigma PLS Atlas Award will be presented by Dr. Marina Ishak
This award is presented in grateful recognition for your dedication, service, and leadership at the College of Pharmacy 2017 to 2018. The recipient is Alejandro Nieves Santiago. Student Society of Health System Pharmacists SSHP Award is presented by Dr. Varela to honor a P3 member who has advanced the profession of pharmacy through outstanding service to FSHP ASHP. The recipient is Suri Wen. Student College of Clinical Pharmacy Outstanding SCCP Award is presented by Dr. Ishak to recognize the outstanding contributions of a P3 student to the Student College of Clinical Pharmacy NSU Student Chapter for the American College of Clinical Pharmacy. The recipient is Stacy Bien-Ami. The Student Government Association Award of Excellence will be presented by Dr. Rochelle Nabi. This award recognizes 2 students for their unwavering support and representation of all the Palm Beach College of Pharmacy student organizations. Our recipients are Secretary Joseph Pinner, and Vice President Kristen Solberg. The Dean Ambassador Award of Distinction will be presented by Dean Daziel. This award recognizes a student who has attained distinction in the field of professionalism, service, and outstanding representation of the Dean, Assistant Dean, and the College of Pharmacy. The recipient is Ambassador Stacy Bien-Ami. And finally, the Class Officer Awards of Appreciation will be presented by Ms. Latia Willis. In grateful recognition for leading the Palm Beach Class of 2019 to success, we would like to present these awards to Historian Luis Colon Ortiz, Vice President Ronnie Knudsen, Treasurer Alejandro Nieves Santiago. And Secretary Angelica Pichardo de la Cruz.
Again, congratulations to all of our award recipients. We are all extremely proud of you. Our final guest speaker for the evening is Ms. Sherzad Ghavani. Since matriculating, she has been given numerous responsibilities within the College of Pharmacy, including student worker and pharmacotherapy tutor, and she has continued to exceed all of our expectations. Please welcome Shaz to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here to support us. I am honored to stand here and represent all 7 advanced standing class of 2019. I know everyone uses this phrase, but it does truly feel like it was only yesterday we were sitting in this room for our white coat ceremony. I think we will recall this speech made on that day about how demanding and challenging pharmacy school was going to be. I know I thought to myself, this should be fine, I've done this before, but boy, was I proven wrong many, many times. Still, we survived and we are here. I know we all have had our ups and downs, perhaps a little bit more downs, but it has truly been a great experience. Although we had no idea how much work would be ahead of us, we were excited to have been accepted into this program. We all came from different backgrounds and walks of life, and it's amazing how we could all work together to make it this far. Many of us are international students, and with that came challenges of its own. In the first year of pharmacy school, as advanced standing class, we didn't know where we belong in terms of being a P1 or a P2. So many times we just called ourselves P1.5. As a result of being P1.5, we were bombarded with 10 subjects in the first semester, one of which was pharmacology, which somehow they were able to fit 4 semesters of dynamics into one. I guess and Dr. Clark, thank you. It was great. I wasn't expecting you. I guess the rule of thumb for us was that if you get through the first pharmacology exam, you can get through pharmacy school. Although it hit us hard, we all survived and we are sitting here now. And then there was P2 year, which is technically regular P3 year, where we really got to know the whole class of 2019. We have had a great time meeting each and every one of you. You all have been extremely helpful and friendly. We enjoyed working together as a group to get through all challenges faced. I could name the challenges, but we will be here for a while. I also want to thank the Palm Beach faculty members for all the care and support. I personally came from a large campus and had never experienced the closeness of a small campus like Palm Beach. I won't lie, I am sad to leave this place. I know we all can't wait to finish classes and exams and get out in the real world, but I have been out in the real world, and although you may not feel that way right now, but you will look back and miss this place. Lastly, I want to thank the families for being here and their ongoing support through our challenging life as pharmacy students. We wouldn't be here without all your help and support. Thank you again, and have a lovely evening.
Thank you, Shaz. That was very nice. Congratulations to all the award winners, to all the students. Everyone looks very nice with their pins. I have to tell you, I've been around for however many pinning ceremonies we've had, and I can honestly say this is my favorite pin. I think they did a really nice job with the design. So just a few words of advice to the students before we conclude. Be a student who takes responsibility, not one who makes excuses. Show up to rotation prepared for the day ahead. That means completing the assigned readings by your preceptors and coming in early to review patient charts. Be positive, give off positive energy, smile. If you do these simple things, you will be amazed at what you will get back. And be professional, always. Look professional, speak and act professionally. Post, tweet, share, whatever you're doing, please just make sure to do it professionally. You're representing us out there, and I know you will be great ambassadors for NSU College of Pharmacy in Palm Beach. I want to hear that the preceptors are all contacting Dr. Maravint because you guys are all shining stars on rotation, and you really stand out from the students from the other colleges of pharmacy. Deal? That's what we'll have for next year. Congratulations to the class of 2019. I have so enjoyed getting to know you during my time in Palm Beach. I thank you for welcoming me onto your campus since my first day here and allowing me to be part of the student life that you all created. Great things happen at NSU Palm Beach, and you guys are all the reason for that. I look forward to next year, hearing about your experiences on rotations, having you return to campus for board exam review, and watching you walk across the stage at graduation. Your time as a shark does not end there, and I really do hope that you stay connected to us as alumni after graduation. I'd like to take a moment to thank the staff from the College of Pharmacy, Ms. Kyle May, who I believe is still proctoring an exam back at the campus, Ms. Marianne Anderson in the back, and Ms. Fabiana Ospina for helping for today. Thank you for putting together a beautiful event. You guys are all the glue that keeps this operation running, and I thank you for your commitment to our students and their success. Thank you to Mark from OIIT for producing the live stream of today's event. Thank you to Nellie and Armando from WarnerCon Photography for taking the beautiful pictures at today's event. And last but certainly not least, thank you to Ms. Willis for all the work you put into coordinating today's program. You offer me so much support here in Palm Beach on so many different levels. Thank you. Now, I would like to ask the students, faculty, and administration to make their way to the atrium staircase for a group photo. Family and friends, please enjoy the reception while we take the group photo, and we will be back upstairs in about 10-15 minutes. This now concludes our program. Thank you very much.